Katharine Hepburn has this great line. I have many regrets, as I'm sure everybody does. The stupid things you do, you regret, if you have any sense. And if you don't regret them, maybe you're stupid. That's such a great line because we all have regrets. Even those people that insist life without regrets. Everybody knows we make mistakes. We all know that there are things we should have done or things that we shouldn't have done, and we all walk around with regret. But for some reason, whenever we hear the word regret, we think it has this negative connotation. And there's some truth to that. Because if we spend our lives lamenting over our mistakes and looking back in the past, that's a bitter existence. Because it prevents us from making decisions for the future. We're scared. Maybe we'll make a mistake again. Maybe we'll constantly fail. Maybe we'll get hurt. And it's very debilitating. But on the other hand, if we never take the time to learn from our mistakes, then we never grow. So this idea of regrets is a fine balance. On the one hand, we have to have the ability to analyze our lives and to learn from our mistakes. But on the other hand, we don't want it to take over our lives. So what I suggest is the following. Go through the following 6 steps. Number 1, remind yourself every day that you are human. I'm human. I make mistakes. That's the reality. I'm going to make mistakes. And when things go wrong, okay, I make mistakes. Number 2, though, that not only am I human and I make mistakes, but that the definition of being human is I have free will. The mistakes don't define me as a person. I have the ability to change. Number 3, though, is that free will requires effort. That the only way that I can utilize free will to grow from my mistakes is if I take the challenge to learn from those mistakes. And number 4, if I don't learn from those mistakes, then they will just grow and get larger and larger. But number 5 is that no matter how big they get, it's never too late to change. As a great quote once said, that a person becomes old when regret replaces their dreams. It's never too late to change. And number 6, the final and most important one, is to realize that all it takes is time. It's not going to happen overnight, but we can slowly change our habits and stop making the same mistakes over and over and live a life with fewer regrets.